Hey everybody, welcome to an episode of Cooking with the Frisbees and Happy New Year. It is January 7th and we are in north central Georgia and we're about to go down to the little Acorn Farm and show you guys what's been happening with our Brussels sprouts, our broccoli, our spinach. Beth is going to do the tour. I'm going to do the filming. It is 41 degrees outside right now. We've had a couple of nights of hard freezing weather. It was 15 degrees, I think, Friday morning. So let's go down and you guys can see what's been going on. But the bottom line is you can still grow food in the winter.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna do a garden tour today and it's been cold. It's still cold. You can see I've got my heated vest on. I love this thing. Literally.
It's cheating.
Hey, it works. And a bar jacket over top of it, but it's really cold here today. We've had a couple of nights of freezing weather, so it's time to take out some of our Brussels sprouts. This is our first year growing Brussels sprouts, but everything I've heard is that once you've had a couple of freezing nights and then it warms up a little bit during the day above freezing, that's going to start to make the inside of the Brussels sprout a little mushy. So we're going to go ahead and take what we feel like is ready to harvest today, and then we're going to just see what happens with the rest of them, because some of them are really tiny. So let's go ahead and take a walk down here. We'll stop at broccoli first, because you can see it's looking a little sad. Like I said, it's been freezing, but we also 2 weeks ago had 3 days of rain for a total of 12 inches of rain. And so during those days, I wasn't coming down here and being super diligent with them. And they ended up getting cabbage worms, and a pretty aggressive amount of cabbage worms. I've since then treated it with neem oil, pulled a lot of the leaves that had been eaten off, and we're starting to get our florets back. They're looking lovely. We got some little teeny tiny ones down here. I'm not sure with this cold weather how long they're going to continue to flourish, so I'm just going to leave those. I'll pull off these smaller florets, use them in a salad since there's not quite enough of them for an entire meal for two, and then just go ahead and continue to let the broccoli go. We're having crazy weird weather here where one day it's 75 and the next day it's 32. So I don't know how long they're gonna live, but I'm gonna let them go until we're ready to spring garden. So now if we go over to the Brussels, well, we'll stop at my sorry little sweet peas.
Oh no.
These poor little things. I thought because we were having a warm winter that we might be able to get a little bit of a harvest from them. Obviously the deep freezes have killed them. So I'll go ahead and take those out, and then I can go ahead, cover the rest of this bed and get it amended for the winter. So now we're at the Brussels. You can see these guys got cabbage worms pretty bad from those 3 days. I have since been using neem oil on them and they're doing fine. I haven't had any problems. I haven't seen any worms. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to harvest some of these guys. You see they're a pretty good size. So I'm just gonna pull them off. There's still water on them from the freeze last night. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull whatever I can off and then let the little ones continue to grow. Again, I don't know how it's gonna go. This is my first time growing them.
We watched some things that we were trying to get educated on harvesting, and they were talking about if they freeze and thaw and freeze and thaw, they start to get soggy. So we said, you know what, they're at the right size for us right now for at least a dinner, which we're going to cook a good dinner tonight with those. So let's just go ahead and harvest.
Yeah. Some of them are way too small, but some of them I feel are large enough that I can get good taste out of them. I know that once they freeze, it's supposed to give them a nice sweet taste. So they definitely froze last night and the night before. So this little plant here, I don't know why, but he's like the midget of the group. So we're not gonna take anything off of him. We're just gonna let him go and see what happens. Teeny teeny tiny.
Yeah.
But these guys are nice and big. I'll pull some off of here. And then you can see the ones up top. They're still growing. So I'll just leave them. See what happens.
Why not?
Why not? You never know. It could be 80 tomorrow.
Yeah. We have a saying down here in Georgia, hold my beer.
You just don't know what this weather is gonna do. It's all over the place. So my hand's full. I think that's about it.
I think that's the harvest for today.
Yeah. But that's enough for the two of us. So
Yeah, it is.
I'll saute them with a little bit of bacon fat, and they
And
should
we've got
be
a good cook for tonight too.
yummy. So the other thing I was going to show you guys is my artichoke plants. So I did start them in September. I started them from seed, so I didn't know what was going to happen. They don't grow year round. They're going to die off in the winter. So these last couple days with these freezing temperatures have really taken their toll on them. So I'm just going to cut them back and then let them come back in the spring, and that's when they should start really coming in and producing. But I wanted them to go ahead and take hold. They will come back every year, which I think is lovely, and they will grow for 4 to 5 years. So they'll continue to produce in this exact same area for 4 to 5 years, and each plant gives you 4 to 5 artichokes. So I've got 4 plants. I think we're going to be eating a lot of artichokes.
You know what? It's a great lunch.
It's great lunch.
It's a great lunch. You just like soak them in some water, hot water. You put some garlic and butter together.
There's
and
so many different ways to cook them,
Right.
and I really want to do grilled artichoke. I've seen it done. I've never had it, so I'm hoping that once we start getting some nice ones that we can try them every way. Grilled, baked, boiled, broiled.
Well, let's hope we have that many.
Let's hope. All right, well, that's it for today. Thanks, guys.